from the network that knows drama.
A little trick I learned in the car thief retirement home. Could you hold this?
Nicolas Cage, Angelina Jolie. Gone in 60 seconds. Friday night at 8 on TNT.
You can have a good run at Richmond gone in 60 seconds.
I'm telling you, Jimmy Spencer's run is gone for the night. They made a pit stop, raised the hood, but still very slow.
And we can hear that engine BP, and I think that's going to become a lot uglier before this race is over.
Restart, 77 laps to go. Ryan Newman leads, Dale Jr. second, Kevin Harvick third, Robbie Gordon fourth, Ricky Rudd fifth.
But his Junior's tire's okay. That's the thought right now. Does he have a flat tire? First corner does not look like it.
Terry Labonte and Mike Wallace in 6th and 7th complete the cars who stayed out and did not pit. Johnny Benson first off pit road in 8th, followed by Matt Kenseth, Jeremy Mayfield, Mike Skinner, no Bobby Labonte yet. Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Burton, Rusty Wallace, Jeff Gordon 15th, Ward Burton 16th, Bobby Labonte 17th.
Bill, what about the 8 car? Has he said anything?
He hadn't said much since they went back to green, but they said a lot of stuff under caution. Junior said he hit the debris, was concerned about coming in. Said, I know I hit it. I can't tell if the tire's flat. I can't tell that from in here. You guys will have to decide. He wanted somebody to run outside the track to see the right front. Well, they didn't have time to do that. Junior stayed out. You see him moving the car around to get the feel of it. Then he and Tony Eury had a speech, and Tony Eury Jr. gave him a very inspirational speech about winning the race. So you can imagine how that might have gone. So even if that tire is going down, Junior's going to drive even harder than he has been.
I'm sure that Tony Jr. said, you are the man. Get in there and get by those guys, right?
We're pretty please or something.
Yeah.
Or words to that effect, yeah. Jimmy Spencer to the garage. Tough luck. Ryan Newman out in the clean air, trying to hang on to the lead. Dale Jr. pressing him hard in second, and Kevin Harvick trying to stay in touch.
You know what it looks like to me, Wally, that before this caution flag, there was some question in Junior's mind, some of these guys' mind, can we make it the rest of the way? Those 2 or 3 laps on the caution flag had said, okay, no problem with fuel. I think Junior's running harder now than he was before this caution flag.
Yeah, because that element is completely taken out of their minds now, so they don't have to worry about saving fuel.
And Harvick, now he pitted after these guys did, so there's no question in my mind he can make it the rest of the way.
Johnny Benson, Matt Kenseth, 8th and 9th spots. Benson has it, Kenseth wants it. Been a decent night for Benson. He's got a pretty good track record here at Richmond. 3 top 5s in the last 5 races here. Looking for what would only be his 3rd top 10 finish of this season. It has not been what they expected.
And Kenseth has made that decision to try to make that pass on the bottom, and look on the outside. He can't give up now because he lose 4 or 5 spots.
And Jeremy Mayfield and Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Burton right there.
You're right, Ben. It's not like, okay, I'm going to back off and try this again, because they're all lined up behind Johnny Benson. He'll lose a lot of spots.
Marty, how about the 17 car? Is he saying anything?
Well, I would say, BP, that's actually not where he wants to make the pass. I talked to Matt. As you see, he falls in behind Johnny Benson now. I talked to him before the race. He said the bottom is so slick. Where you want to pass is on the top. That's actually better. That's actually where he got it on Johnny Sauter last night in the NASCAR Busch Series race. He said, if I had my preference, I would like to pass on the top tonight.
Tell you what, that 19 car is going to pass on the bottom. Looks to me like Jeremy Mayfield.
Very nice run for them tonight, BP. Started 23rd, into the top 10. They're trying to move up.
You okay? You need a burpee or anything?
Yeah, you all right? It's just a little frog.
Okay.
Thank you for your concern.
No problem. We're here for you, Alan.
Yeah.
But Jeremy's the same spot that Kenseth in the 17 cannot get by. Here's a battle between the 01 and 18. Weber.
Bobby Labonte trying to make up spots rather, after a bad stop. They had trouble with the lug nuts on the left front. Mark Armstrong, one of the top tire changers in this sport, had lug nuts fall off on the left front. That cost him a number of positions. Just before they went green, Michael McSwain, the crew chief, came on the radio, said, Bobby, we're sorry, we screwed up, you've got a great car, be patient, you've got time to get back to the front. Dave?
Hey, Bill, one of those cars that Bobby passed was Jeff Gordon. On the last run, he radioed to his crew, something is definitely broken on this car. Is it a shock? What's the problem? They really don't know. They made a track bar adjustment to try to help him on the last stop because he said the car was laying over in the middle of the corner and very tight. So Jeff has a problem. Don't expect him to go forward at this point.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon has led the most laps tonight, 4 times for 126 laps, but he's mired back in 17th out of 21 cars on the lead lap. Ryan Newman trying to get away from Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's got 64 laps to go, trying to pick up his 6th win of this season.